All right, check it out. Problem 1-131. Sam is in the greenhouse club at school and needs to track the height of the newly planted oak tree, which grows 15 inches each year. Sam begins tracking the tree when it is already 2 feet tall. How tall will the tree be after 7 years? Create multiple representations for the relationship between the years tracking and the height of the tree. All right, so starting out here, we've got a graph already kind of started, so you didn't have to watch me make it because it would take a lot longer. And we need to come up with an equation and a table. Sam has got his tree. Now, when you read this problem, some of the things you got to pay attention to. It's growing 15 inches each year. So we've got 15 inches in 1 year. And it says there that he begins tracking the tree when it's already 2 feet tall. So we have to think about that. It's already 2 feet tall. Well, 2 feet is going to be a different unit, so we need to think about that. That's going to be 24 inches. And since we're already tracking its growth in inches, we're going to convert that. So that's kind of like our starting point. So we're trying to figure out how tall it's going to be in 7 years. So we're going to let our independent variable be the number of years. That makes sense because the height of the tree is going to depend on how many years have gone by. We're going to track the height of the tree in inches. So this is the number of inches here. So we know right now, starting out, after 0 years, it is 24 inches tall. After 1 year, we would end up with 39 inches. We're just adding 15. After 2 years, we're going to add another 15, so we're going to be at 54 inches. 3 years, we're going to be at 69 inches. 4 years, we're going to be at 84 inches. After 5 years, we're going to be at 99 inches. 6 years, we'll be at, well, we add 15 to that, that'd be 114 inches. And why not? Let's just go ahead. We're going up to 7 years anyway, so let's do at 7 years, we add 15 to it there, we're going to be at 129 inches. So that's going to kind of get us to where we need to be. Let's go ahead and plot our points on our graph. So I'm going up each little unit on my graph is like 5 inches. So I go up 5, go up 5, it's 10, 15, 20, 25. So my first one's going to be just beneath that. There we go. And after 1 year, it's gone up to 39. So we're just a touch below 40. And then at 3 years, 2 years, we're going to be at 54. 3 years, we're going to be at 69. 4 years, we're going to be at 84. 5 years, we're going to be at 99. And you'll see here that I missed my 5 there, first of all. Let's fix that. Nobody's perfect, right? Just most of the time. Let's see, 6 years it would have been up here, and 7 years would have been up there. So my graph, I didn't scale it well. I had set it up there. If you kind of figured that out, one thing you could do normally is maybe get your answer before making your graph. That might help. I probably should have done that. Now, I would also want to connect these because this is going to be more continuous growth here. I know we're tracking at the end of the year, but during the year it's growing at a constant rate. So it would be a line that looked like that. And we're going to have here our equation. We're going to say y is going to equal, our slope is going to be 15 inches per year, so 15 times the number of years that have gone by. And we need to remember here that we started out with 24 inches. Some of you may write y equals 24 plus 15x. Either one of those is completely appropriate there. This one actually might even make more sense because you're putting down what you started with first. So to answer the question, how tall will the tree be after 7 years? After 7 years, whether you're up here looking at the graph or you're looking at the table here, or you take it and you plug it in to your equation to get your answer, which would be just simply taking 15 times 7 and adding 24. That should be 105 plus 24. So y would equal 129 inches. No matter how you do it, okay, should end up with 129 inches. So how tall will the tree be after 7 years? We could say the tree will be 129 inches after 7 years. Now, you usually don't use up to 129 inches. If you think about it, really, that is going to be about 10 feet, 10 and 3/4 feet there. 10 feet 9 inches, if you wanted to say that there. But, you know, it's all about preference. So this is problem 131. This is the last problem of the closure packet. Hopefully you feel ready for your test. If not, you need to make sure you're asking somebody some questions. All right, that is it. Hope you had an enjoyable time just like me. Have a good night.